But the next guest that we have right here on the couch with us says the press is missing the real story. She writes in her latest op-ed, the media remains so caught up with the president's tweets that it has missed Mr. Trump's project to transform the rest of the federal judiciary. The country has moved, as has Congress, and the proof is in extraordinary class of judicial nominees now coming through. Mr. Trump will keep battling the media with shiny objects in the background. Government is being redone.
Joining us now is Kimberly Strassel herself of the Wall Street Journal. Always good to have you with us in person.
Wise
so nice
words.
to be here. So you're saying, wake up, media, let's talk about things that matter to the American people.
Well, the story of Neil Gorsuch got a lot of attention, but everything else has been missed. And the real story here is that you have got, the president's now nominated 60 judges, and they are all of the caliber of Neil Gorsuch.
Isn't that the biggest thing you can do as president in terms of your legacy, is putting people in those positions? It's a tough thing to do.
Because not only are they of the caliber, but they're 40 years old, 50 years old. They're going to be there 40 or 50 years from now.
So how important is it, if I can just interject for a moment, that he gets these justices on? You look at guys like Don Willett. You know, justices that actually are more constitutional and are younger. How important is that to the country? Because Article III courts affect us on a daily basis.
These guys all look like Antonin Scalia. You know, I mean, and what's interesting about them, too, is that they've come up at a time and learned at a time when we are dealing with a giant growing bureaucracy and administrative state. So they're particularly attuned to dealing with these questions that have become so prominent out there.
Kimberly, you always go next level. When everybody else is sort of focusing on the sand, you go next level here. Why has the mainstream media not figured this out yet?
Because they've been so busy paying attention to the controversies, the daily thing, on and on. And this has been out there for everyone to see. It isn't as if, you know, we don't know the names of the judges that have been put forward or the work that Mitch McConnell has been doing to get them actually through, or Chuck Grassley, who runs the Senate Judiciary Committee. It's all notified. It's just that it's so much more entertaining for them to get outraged about.
Is this part of his plan?
I don't know. So you have to wonder, like, is this a conscious distraction? He's trying to, like, a little shiny object over here. I don't think it is, but I think it's, for him, a useful side effect.
Well, he knows what he's doing. I'm curious your thoughts on General John Kelly's press conference this week when he spoke directly to the media, and he talked about how frustrating it is for him to go in the White House every day and do his job and read headline after headline with a no-name source about the next person being fired or disruption in the White House. You're a reporter. What did you make of that interaction?
So it's funny, you just listened to it, the embarrassed laughter that was going on as he was talking. I would have just died of shame if I was in there, because it was sort of like having a school teacher just spanking you in front of everybody.
School teacher.
A four-star school teacher just delivering a spanking to a bunch of naughty children.
Who's no nonsense. I mean, he is a no-nonsense guy.
And he was very polite.
He was great.
Like, no disrespect to you, but you all are terrible.
Yeah. And please get more sources for your stories.
Yes.
That would be nice. We're not tabloid media, all of us.
Exactly.
Great point.
Kimberly, thank you so much for being here. And I want to focus on one final thing. Kimberly chose Snickers for her candy of choice.
I love
We don't know
Snickers.
what Alaska and Washington are, but she went with Snickers.
We have a 3-to-1 on Snickers on the couch.
Kimberly, thanks for being here.